Hey, everybody. It's John Go and LR Taylor. It is the Noob Night Cryptocast here on the Glorious Steam Blockchain, DTube, YouTube, MyTube, everybody's tube.
Everybody needs a tube.
Everybody needs a tube. Everybody's got a tube, apparently. This is the Noob Night Cryptocast, where we take you on a journey through absolute ignorance.
And we're professionals, too.
Professional, ignorant cryptocurrency commentators. That's what we are. No, but seriously, we have been doing this stuff for a couple of years now. Me and Rich were basically noobs. I mean, I dabbled in crypto earlier, and so did Rich, but we kind of went all in around 2017. A couple of years of our lives here dedicated to pulling our hair out, basically, in a nutshell. So every single week, every Tuesday, we've met and we've talked and we discuss everything going on in the crypto world. A lot of Steam specific stuff as well, because that's a big blockchain that we're involved in. But not only to Steam. So today we'll start it up with a little bit of news, gossip, and scandal. First of all, this is probably the last time you're going to see Rich in North America for, I don't know, a couple months at least.
Yep, I'm headed to Denver tomorrow. I fly out on Friday morning at 7:30. So next week, if I can find a decent place to do it, yeah, I will be coming to you live from Phuket, Thailand.
What time will it be? It'll be like 6 in the morning or something, huh?
13 hours time difference between you and me.
Okay, so it's like 1 in the afternoon or 10 in the morning or something.
Yeah,
Oh, it's good for you then.
Yeah.
So I just got to do them around this time next week then.
Well, anytime after 8 p.m.
Our time.
Our time.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
That would be 9 a.m. there. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And hopefully you'll be up and you didn't get too drunk the night before.
I don't think you have to worry about that. But
there you go.
So,
yeah, that's exciting.
They're relying on me to boost their local tourist economy. They're in trouble.
Yeah. No, yeah. I hear you, man. Big news the past couple of days here in the crypto sphere. So a couple months ago, Facebook announced that they were doing this Libra project. The logo looked eerily similar to Steam's, just flipped on its side. But that's no here, no there. This was a big endeavor. I mean, Facebook getting into crypto, and they were adding PayPal and eBay and this company and that company, and everybody and their mother was going to be a part of this thing, and apparently it was going to change the world. So not only did they not launch right away, apparently this week a lot of the partners have pulled out. PayPal has pulled out, and PayPal can shove it where the sun don't shine, in my opinion, but they've pulled out. So when the scammiest company on the planet, aka PayPal, decides to pull out of a project, it's got to be pretty bad. I personally, I'm okay. I know a lot of the decentralized fanboys and fangirls will go like, "Oh, death to PayPal," and this and this. I think PayPal getting into crypto is a good thing, because it will open the doors to everyday use. This is what kills me, Rich, and I'm going to just throw it out there, and then I'll get your thoughts on it. You know what I see a lot of these companies bragging about on Twitter? They always throw adoption into the mix. Like, this is what they're bragging about. This means more adoption. And you know what it is? It's usually getting added to some wallet that no one uses. This is what kills me. That's not adoption, crypto experts. Adoption is when I can take my phone and go to Starbucks and go, paid for my triple spice pumpkin latte. And it's like that. That's when adoption happens. Adoption is when mommy and daddy are talking to the kids via Facebook, and mommy and daddy say, hey, do you need some money for college, and send some money through Facebook Messenger or something, and it's instant. Not having to go through a bank. That's adoption. Adoption is not getting added to a wallet that no one gives a rat's ass about. I'm sorry. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is what adoption is. But for me, it's, can I pick up my phone and use the stuff? Can I pick up the phone and easily use it? Which sadly doesn't seem to be on anybody's radar in the crypto sphere. They're more interested in getting added to wallets or exchanges or this. Guess what? Average Joe doesn't trade crypto. Average Joe just wants to use the stupid stuff. That's a hint. Anyways, what do you think, Rich, as I pick up my phone? I was getting passionate. I threw my phone down by accident. That was like...
I mean, that's a new iPhone, too.
That's a new iPhone. It was protected. I got a nice little case on it. But anyways, yeah, what do you think, man? First of all, about the Libra stuff and then adoption and all this bull crap that they're talking about.
Well, so far, was it PayPal, Stripe?
Stripe, that was the other one. I love Stripe, though.
I can't remember if eBay pulled out yet or not. But yeah, there's, the major people that were hyping it up have backed out. I also find it interesting, though, that U.S. Congress, a couple of the people made a big speech today about how they need to back off, and just kind of let Libra do their own thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how it turns out. Facebook can pretty much do whatever they want. They don't really need anybody else. But as far as the adoption part of it, the easier you make this to use, like you were saying, if I can use PayPal or if I can use Stripe or if I can go to eBay or Amazon or whatever,
right,
and buy and sell, or sell stuff, whatever with crypto, whether it be Libra, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, whatever.
Right.
The easier it becomes for people to use, the more people will use it. And yeah, I agree. It's not being added to some obscure wallet that,
Dude, people tweet this stuff out. It's amazing. If you're in crypto Twitter, it's amazing the cookies they're giving out for being added to some wallet that no one has used or no one even's heard of. Like some group of, it's amazing. Like, oh, this is going to lead to they're literally patting each other on the back for adding each other to a wallet.
Well,
I don't get it, man.
And the thing is they're not making it any easier to use, because you're still dealing with hash addresses, on most of these wallets. I don't think any of them so far have really jumped into let's make this simple.
Like, Steam.
Yeah,
but
even Steam, it's simple to use as long as you're using it within the system.
Right.
But I mean, because crypto is becoming very well adopted in Southeast Asia, I've been looking at it, and it still takes about 20 minutes standing in front of a crypto ATM to get anything done.
Yeah.
And so it's there, and that's with Steam, or any of them. It's about a 20-minute process, and so it's kind of like, okay, we're gaining, but it's not there yet. And before the masses are going to come rushing to it, they got to fix these little problems, man.
Right.
I don't want to have to carry around my phone with 17 different wallets on it, so that I can buy something here with this one and something there with that one, and like you're saying, I want to be able to walk into Starbucks, which is probably where I'll be doing the shows from, is the Starbucks on Bangor Road, and be able to pay for my latte with one tap,
right.
Like Apple Pay or Samsung Pay or whatever. You just tap, you're done, you walk away. They figure out how to do that, crypto will begin to be actually adopted.
That's adoption. That's adoption to me. I mean, I guess there's different definitions for different people, but adoption to me is just like you described. I'm going to sit in my Starbucks and I'm going to pay for my latte or pumpkin spice because it's, no October right now. And that's it. And we're good to go. That's adoption, in my opinion. Anyways, that was actually one of the things I was featured. I was actually co-hosting Tribe Talk this week with Pensif, and Eli Powell and Roadscape from Steam It Inc. They were being interviewed, what's going on with communities and the hive mind stuff and the SMT news and stuff. And that was my angle. Like I told Pensif, I said, listen, like if these guys start talking about technical terms, I can't keep up. There's no way. But I'll represent the everyday person that just wants to use it, and some of the questions will be focused that way. And I asked the question basically like, what was the difference between each? And I mean, they gave a pretty detailed explanation, but at the end of it, this was really cool. There was an attendee there that said, "This is how you have to frame this," and it was perfect. Like they gave out these huge definitions of what each of these new things that are coming out with Steam. But then at the end of it, they said it's kind of like a subreddit on Reddit. And then the person that was attending said, that's perfect. See, that's how you should market it, because that will make sense to people. 99% of the people won't understand all of the gobbledygook that you just spit out, but they will understand it's a subreddit for Reddit. Even that is a little nerdy. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, Reddit's whatever, but not everybody and their mother is on Reddit, even though everybody thinks everybody's on Reddit. Simple. I mean, let's talk adoption. Let's talk simplicity. This is what's key. We need to make this stuff simple for people so they can actually use it. You do that, sky's the limit for this stuff. But it just seems so pushed back in the priority list. Like, let's get added to another wallet. That's priority. It's like, no.
Well, let's run another, comment on GitHub or something. Yeah, I don't know. I understand it's a bunch of nerds and geeks that are writing the code for all this, and they get all excited over that stuff. I don't.
Yeah.
I honest to God, I want to be able to, while I'm in Saigon, if I want to buy a beer
with.
I would love to be able to just take my phone. Like we were saying, take my phone. I don't care if I have to go to an ATM or whatever. I don't care. Give me a QR code or something that I can take a picture of with my phone, and poof,
right.
It converts it into BND or whatever, and I can go on about my business. But it's got to happen.
It's got to, and this is beating a dead horse, but this is what's going to take. And it's obviously not going to be me or Rich doing this, but any of you smarter people than us, please remember, simplicity is key to adoption. That is the key, not what wallet you get added to. Anywho, more news, gossip, and scandal from the crypto world. Telegram got a big slap in the butt, didn't they?
Yeah, but,
ICO.
Yeah, but it's not over yet. I just reading an article just, I don't know, 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. It's not over yet.
Right.
So, be interesting. However, Telegram is still, Telegram, we use it. It's a product that has a use case.
Right.
Their token, however, really doesn't yet. The blockchain.
Well, what would it be? Like, I don't even know. Like, how does it work? You need these things to use the system or something? Like,
that's just it. Nobody really knows because they don't actually exist yet. I'm sure they had the code. Here again, we're back to, we wrote this really cool code.
Right.
Buy into our ICO and give us, whatever it was, $30 billion or whatever it was they got. Some ungodly amount of money they got. And we're going to make this thing great. But there isn't a thing yet. Yeah, I don't know. And we've been hearing this stuff since you and I came back.
Oh my gosh. When was Telegram announced, that ICO? That was 2018 early.
Yeah, they've been talking about that for a while. And the white papers and everything else, blue papers.
I was in that group. I was in that Telegram group once. Like, not the private one where you got all the info, but it was a group that they started. I don't know who it was. But they all announced that this is going to be the group that will announce where it is and when it launches, but it wasn't. It was weird. It was very weird. That's what I noticed about that whole thing. It kind of kept on keeping on and went under the radar for a bit, and who knows, man.
Yeah, now it's everywhere in the news. Yeah. But
I love Telegram as an app. I know crypto people like Discord. Discord is, I don't know, man. It is. There's too much stuff going on. Like, Telegram is so easy and clean. It's very nice. It feels nice. So I love it as a product. I'm a big fan. But yeah, what that it is for use case for a crypto is like.
Well, we'll go back to adoption for a minute. They have a very large audience in Telegram.
Yeah.
Does it rival Facebook? No, of course not. or Twitter, but they have a large user base. Get a product that works. Here again, make it easy to use and have a point to it.
Right.
Right. Like I said, I don't even know what you use these tons, what are they calling them now? I don't even know what you use them for. I'm not sure anybody does. But if you can get all the people on Telegram to start using it, well, there you go. There's another step towards honest to God adoption. And so, but in the famous words of Jean-Luc Picard, make it so.
Make it so. I like the Star Trek reference. That will be word of the day. Actually, we'll do Star Trek as the word of the day.
There you go.
Because the Picard new series is coming out for all you Trekkies.
Exactly.
January.
I was watching a trailer on that.
Yeah, looks good. I'm a fan. I'm one of those weird fans because I love Star Wars just as much as I love Star Trek. Like, we can exist, I'm sorry, Trekkies, and Star Wars fanboys. We can coexist with each other.
Yes, indeed, we can.
The Force is just as important as a transporter.
Yes.
Or some Klingon.
Romulan, whatever. Yeah.
Star Trek, word of the day. If you include Star Trek, I don't know how you're going to do that. If you guys do that, thumbs up, wow. But if you include that in a comment below, we will send you some SBI. SBI is Steam Basic Income, and it's basically free upvotes for life for you. The more of these you get, the higher your upvotes are. So it's really cool to collect these. Frustrating about this, though, and I went over this yesterday. Me and Zoltan PH1102 were talking in the blog yesterday, and here is this blog that we did. We did the show. Didn't have a single there wasn't a comment until Zoltan showed up, and then Flax came by and Chris came by and commented, and there was more comments. But you know what's crazy to me, Rich? This is what kills me. A lot of people that I talk to in Discord, a lot of people that I talk to in Telegram, always say that they run out of resource credits, or they need this, or they need that, or they don't have money to buy Steam at 13 cents. I mean, God forbid you buy $1 worth, but there's so many excuses where people say that they can't accumulate. And here are you and I for a year now, better part of a year, over a year, saying just comment, use the word of the day, watch the show. We try to keep it under 30 minutes. Just watch the show, find the word of the day, and we'll send you SBI. It's free crypto, man. I mean, there's no excuse. There's no excuse for not getting in on Steam now and CTP Talk and all of these things that's going on. We want to give you free stuff. Or not. We can just drink coffee.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, when we came into this, it wasn't 13 cents.
No, I think SBD was $13.
Yeah. Yeah. And yet we managed to be able to we didn't go out and buy thousands, but, we managed to slowly build, and then now, I mean, $5 will buy you more now than what we spent $500 to get.
Man, it's crazy.
So yeah, I don't buy the excuses. If you actually want to do something, you'll find a way.
Right.
And comment.
Yeah, comment. We want to give you not only upvotes and respond to your comments, we want to give you SBI. SBI is the biggest win-win-win on the blockchain. So please do come and comment on the blogs. Even if you want to throw tomato. Well, Rich won't get any tomatoes in the face because he's over in Thailand. But I will definitely accept the tomatoes, even if you have a rant. I will not downvote you. Don't worry. I'm not part of the downvote committee. Okay. the Steam downvote community. I'm not part of it. I don't want it. I don't want anything to do with it. Just comment.
It may take me a little while. I got to get to Thailand and then get all my mobile devices working over there. So don't get any SBI out of me, by the way. Well, let me get caught up. I have to go get me what the hell they call it, the Happy Tourist SIM card.
Happy Tourist SIM
card. Yeah.
I love Asia. I've never been there, but it just sounds like such a interesting place. The
Yeah, that's a
happy
good term for it.
tourist SIM card.
Yeah, no.
At least it's
But,
not the negative Nancy tourist SIM card. I mean,
yeah, exactly. Right. You know.
positive thinking.
Yeah, you know. But so yeah, it might take me a day or two. I have every intention of being up and running because I arrived Saturday night at midnight. Their Saturday night at midnight. Our Saturday morning. And obviously, the only thing I'm going to do for the first day is sleep. 28 hours in a plane and airport, I'm going to sleep.
A lot of orange juice and tomato juice, man. Very important. Have a lot of that when you're long. And it's really not that bad going. It's the sucks is coming back. Well, no, because you're not going east. You're going west.
I fly east to get there. I fly west to go east.
Right. You fly west to go east. Man, I'm confused. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a blast. You know what this is what I would suggest if you're new to this crypto stuff, if you're on your beginning, poke around, ask questions, and just think accumulation. Don't look at the prices. Don't look at any of the craziness that's going on. Just find projects that you believe in and that makes sense to you. Not like, oh, there's an opportunity to make money here. That's the wrong way. Look at use case. Look, this is why I love Steam so much. There's actual use case. We can actually use this stuff. But I'm not saying Steam. There's a million different projects out there you can look into. Do your own homework. Do your due diligence. Look into stuff and never, ever, ever, this is the golden rule of this stuff, never spend a penny more than you can afford to lose. Because if you take it from me and Rich as examples,
yeah, you don't want to follow in our footsteps.
Don't do what we did because it was, yeah. Okay. Have a great week. Rich, see you in Asia. Toodles.
Of course.
Have a good day, folks, and looking forward to reading your comments. Bye.